What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. So it's the first film review in like almost like 3 weeks or so because I've been on a trip to the Philippines and I've been so busy and stuff. When I came back, I could finally get to them again. And today we're going to talk about Darkness Falls, a good old early 2000s horror film. It was released by Revelation Studios January 24th, 2003. It was written and produced by John Faison. Uh, it was written by James Vanderbilt and Joe Harris, produced by John Heyman, William Sheik, and Jason Schumann, and directed by Jonathan Liebsman, who would go on to do some other big films like The Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, Battle Los Angeles, um, Wrath of the Titans, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2014 one. It had a box office earnings of $47.5 million. It was, I think it was considered a flop when it came out, but yeah, it's still, this one I've always adored since I was young. So it was one of the first like weird ones. This one is, the film's about, it plays on kids' phobias of the dark and, a little bit of witchcraft and stuff, because an evil witch was burned at the stake back in the 1800s, and comes back as a tooth, disguising herself as the Tooth Fairy, where she'll come and then she ends up sacrificing kids who's lost their teeth and stuff, and will yeah, and the one kid that survived her wrath is out trying to help this young kid and his like social worker and stuff, trying to help him get over his fear, where they end up actually facing the evil witch. Overall, I thought this film had an interesting concept. It was kind of rushed though, and stuff you could sort of tell. It's pretty standard, but it does have like the more, it's a PG-13 movie, so it's not super like gory or violent or anything, but it definitely has like the Jeepers Creepers feel to it, where they kind of kept it sort of that style, just a little more exhilarating. This is more like, it feels more like just like a long climax than a whole feature film. They don't go in too much depth with the characters or anything, and but just enough so you could join them for the ride and stuff. There is some pretty interesting and well done effects in it. Most of them are practical stuff. This was dawn of the CG era, so CG wasn't at that point. So most of it was like wire work and stuff like that, which I thought the practical effects and stuff actually looks pretty good. I think this movie's a little underrated, and yeah, the acting is not too bad. It's okay, but it was standard acting for like the early 2000 type of movies and stuff. And yeah, the studio lost faith in the production and basically put it to January, where if you're familiar, January is like the graveyard month for films. Studios that don't have faith will release them in January, because January seems to be not the good time for films to be released, right after the Christmas holidays and stuff. But yeah, overall, I thought it was, I like revisiting this every once in a while. Like a lot of people harp on it, saying it's too generic and things like that. But I think it has some cool concepts, and if it was handled right, not have so much studio interference and stuff, I think it would have been a good film and done better. But still, for what it is, it's still a decent movie, and it's a good little popcorn flick. And it's also good for like the beginner horror. People who might not be into it as much. This one will give them a little spook, but it's not too aggressive or anything like that. It's not like The Ring or anything like that. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure the Stan Winston Studios helped make the witch and the effects and stuff like that. I could be wrong on that, but overall, I still think it's a good little popcorn flick, and you should check it out. I'm not sure where you can stream it right now or anything, but I'll link the trailer down below. And I'm going to give this one probably a 3 out of 5. This is one of my ones I actually enjoy that some people don't. So yeah, it's pretty cool and unique, and we need more films like this. Like, come on, we don't need more Saw movies or anything. So yeah, overall, it's a decent film. So yeah, like I said, I'll link the trailer down below, but also make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films and review in the future on my stories. Either film hashtag and subject on film hashtags, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching the films. And my Twitter's down below, reviews underscore Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people, wherever. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any stream service you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. Down below as well. I'm trying my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope you find something weird or scary and odd they probably never thought of checking it together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular film stuff, classic films and reviews on other things as well. And yeah, like this video, obviously. And yeah, but and yep, that's pretty much it for this one. Remember to always guard your teeth from the evil tooth fairy, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers. Which the next film I'm going to review, I'm not too sure. I think I might review A Haunting in Venice next. So make sure you tune in for that, and I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, cheers.